All right, drivers, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jen, and today I wanted to talk about kind of a somewhat serious topic that I don't really think a lot of veteran drivers talk to, especially to new drivers that are coming into the industry. I want to talk about the importance of taking your 34-hour reset. This is probably going to be very interesting in the comments if this video reaches out to a lot of people. But I want to talk to you guys about how I think that taking your 34 is actually more beneficial to you in the long run in terms of your health, both physically and mentally. And, you know, kind of helps you, if you're going to be OTR, it's going to kind of help you deal with being out on the road for weeks at a time. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, comment, like, share if you'd like, and let's get started. All right, drivers, let's get started in this conversation. Just a little backstory. I've been driving for about 6 years now, and when I first started, I went with a mega carrier out of driving school, and that anniversary was actually a couple days ago for me. And you know, the past couple days I've just been thinking about, like, wow, you know, how far have I come, you know, the differences between now and then, and you know, different companies that I've been with throughout my career so far. And one thing that I realized is, like, when I was with that first company, they kind of like just they drugged me into the ground. Like, I remember asking a couple of times if I could do a 34-hour reset because I was just exhausted, and they acted like I was, you know, expecting them or asking them to go out and sacrifice children or something. You know, it was just, they got very offended that I would ask to be able to take a break, you know, on a weekend so that I could just kind of reset myself, you know. Here's the thing, guys. Your first year or two, it's going to be rough, okay? They're going to give you the worst loads. They're going to, you know, expect you to just drive yourself into the ground. If you ask for anything like that, they're going to get offended. You know, they're going to, oh, well, you know, we don't, you know, typically do 34, you know, whatever kind of excuse it's going to be, right? So just make sure if you decide to start driving, come out here, you've got to protect yourself. Not only your CDL, but also your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, okay? Don't let dispatchers or anyone else in a company, you know, dictate when you can take your break. If you need to take a 34, stand up for yourself, take it, okay? Even if you don't think you do, I highly recommend you guys take 34s more often. You know, some drivers, they will tell you, oh, you know, if you're not running, then you're not making money, and we don't have time for that, blah blah blah. And it's true, you know, it's true. You're not going to be making money if you take that reset, but you're going to feel so much better, and you're going to be able to run harder through the next week. But you're not going to have to run, you know, 7 days, 4 weeks at a time without any type of break, long extended break, right? Taking that break every week or every other week or whatever you can, you know, kind of get into play with your dispatcher, it's really going to make a huge difference in your ability to do this job and to work through and make it in this industry. It was funny because when I first started with the company I'm with now, it's a mandatory thing. You are required to take a 34-hour reset over the weekend. And when I first got here, I'll be honest, I'm like, well, that's dumb. You know, I'm not going to make any money and blah. You know, I was one of those drivers, right? Because I had been conditioned to just run nonstop for weeks at a time and just run off of recaps. And the first 2 weeks, I was kind of, you know, I was throwing a little tantrum in my truck, like, man, this sucks, and blah, 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 and, you know, I'm not going to make any money, and I should be driving because, you know, whatever. I was going through the phase, right? And it's like now, man, I can still make, I'm still driving 3,000, 3,500 miles a week in a 5.5-day work week. And then on the weekend, I get to just do what I would like to do. If I want to get out of the truck for the weekend, I can go get a hotel. You know, if I want to go to, you know, a big girl restaurant, sit down and just enjoy a really good meal, I can Uber somewhere, I can go do that. I can, you know, do my truck chores, like cleaning the truck and doing laundry and shower, and I can just relax. You know, I can bust my butt 5.5 days, still make the miles I need in order for me to have a decent income, and still have the weekend to enjoy myself. I also get to enjoy the area that I'm in that I probably have never been in before. Okay, so drivers, I strongly recommend that you guys make sure you're taking your 34s. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself while you're out here. Part of the reason why I created this video is I've been reading drivers posting in like Facebook groups about, you know, I'm so depressed, I have anxiety, I'm stressed, you know, I want to unalive myself. You know, I've been reading more and more of these type of comments lately from drivers. And guys, I gotta tell you, there is no job on the planet that is worth you feeling that way about yourself. Okay, you've got to take care of yourself. This is not an easy lifestyle. This isn't a job, by the way. It's a lifestyle. It is a drastic lifestyle change when you come out here. Okay, you're going to be alone by yourself for hours at a time. You're going to be driving in straight lines like I am right now for hours at a time. We have to do better about taking care of ourselves. Okay? It does not make you a weak driver. It does not make you a weak man or woman or person if you say, hey, you know what? My priority is myself. I'm going to take these 34 hours resets more often so that I can do things that I enjoy, that I can relax, I can get enough sleep to catch up from the week before. Because I guarantee you, if you start to do it like this, if you start to take 34-hour resets more often, you will be a better driver throughout the week. I used to get really tired, and I know some of y'all will make fun of me. I used to get really tired after my second week back from home time. I would get exhausted after running 2,800 miles. And I noticed that it would just like, I would feel exhausted more and more throughout the week as the weeks went on because I wasn't doing my resets. Now I can run 3,500 and I feel great. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel mentally or emotionally drained. You know, I've been losing weight. I've been, you know, trying to get better about my food choices and things like that, which is difficult out here. I feel great. Even some of my friends and family have told me, you sound happier when I talk to you on the phone. There's a reason for that. It's because I'm able to take better care of myself while I'm out here on the road by myself. Okay, so I'm sorry this is kind of rambly. It's just something that kind of popped in my head and I wanted to get it off my chest. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you guys next week. Be safe, drivers.